Been a minute, man. Been a minute. Alright. But we here. I hope everybody been doing good. Been chilling, cooling, trying to stay focused. Things of that matter. Coronavirus. What are we talking about? I'm not a politician. As I sit up here in my living room, watching some YouTube stuff. I usually watch my shows. Like, coronavirus has made its way. It's so big, I guess. It's made its way into my shows. Like, my shows are like First Take, Undisputed. My basketball shows. I'm a basketball fan. I'm a big time basketball fan. They got, they asking, LeBron, Kawhi and them, we ain't gonna play with the fans because, coronavirus, what would happen? So I really want to put my thoughts out there, how I feel about the coronavirus and things of that nature. I don't know if this is like I've been in a place where, how quote unquote woke, conscious people, may answer some of these things, or, well, you gotta look at it from this perspective because this, that, and the third, and this is what it's really, really about. Man, look, who really fucking knows? You get what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know if it's coronavirus is something to try to cover up something, or, something to deal with. I know politics is big right now, the election for president or whatever, that shit is coming around. I don't know if they created that shit out of thin air. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know. But my thing is, ultimately, I don't give a fuck. I seriously don't give a fuck. I don't. Like, rather I die from coronavirus, or because it's just, I'm prepared. Like, and that might sound bad. But what I mean by it is, and I've heard things and I may or may not be all the way accurate or whatever, but I've heard things, some X and X amount of people didn't die. Or, not a lot really when you think of the world got billions of people, some 7 billion, 6 billion, 8 billion people or whatever, not so it's not a lot. But like I say, and okay, it's affecting the older folk. I was having a conversation with my homeboy, and we were just sitting up here talking about it, watching the game this past Sunday. The Clippers and the Lakers. He came over, we watching the game, just chilling. So, immediately after the game go off, Lakes, by the way, LA Lakes, yeah. But immediately after the game goes off, breaking news, coronavirus. I don't watch TV, you feel me? I don't watch the news, for sure. Like, I watch anime, and I watch, good movies that I heard might be good sometimes, and I watch, shows that, people that made a big fuss about, and they like, oh, it's good. Power, Breaking Bad, some shit like that. So, we get, they breaking news, the coronavirus has this, that, and the third, whoop, blah, blah, bliggity, blah, blah, splat, whatever, however you want to do it. So they get to talking about this shit, and, I'm just kind of and he, we kind of talking about it, because we supposed to be going on a cruise here, and towards the end of the month, and so, I'm like, okay, worst case scenario, I don't want to be, stuck on a damn cruise. I have to be quarantined for 2 weeks and be that affects my money, that affects my pay, that affects like my well-being, life, and like how I'm, managing when I get back or whatever. I don't want to be stuck nowhere for 2 weeks and can't leave. You get what I'm saying? So we talked about that a little bit, but my whole thing is I'm kind of, telling them I'm seeing it, we talking about it, they saying and mentioning like, okay, it affecting old people, things of that nature, people X and X and up, and this age and up, rather be 60, 70 and up, nursing home people or whatever. And to me, like, I'm not oblivious, or I'm not ignorant to viruses, diseases, sicknesses, or health conditions and things of that matter. You know what I'm saying? I most definitely know the basics of what it is I need to know about being healthy. If you listen to the podcast, I mention it all the time. I say stay hydrated, people. Stay hydrated. A huge thing. Drink water. I'm not the king of drinking water. I'm pretty sure there's somebody out there that drink more water than me, but I do believe in staying hydrated. I go some people place, they ain't even got water in their house. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, hey, damn near every time somebody come to my house or visit my house, it's a complimentary water. It's damn near like a hotel or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, water. Get you some water. I got some. You good. I'm always gonna have water on deck. Okay, so stay water. Like, wash your hair. I asked the group. I'm in a group chat. I asked the group. I say, so just curious, because I ain't really been keeping up with the coronavirus. Like I say, I don't keep up with shit like that and occupy my mind. Like, just let that. What good does it do me to sit over here in my apartment, my home, and just be, oh God, I don't think I need to go anywhere. Oh man, I don't think if I go make groceries, I need to wear gloves. I need to go and buy this. I need to stock up on that. Oh man, like, what good does it do? Like, my hair's gonna start falling out if I start to worry about that shit. Mustache and chin hair is gonna start, turning gray over here, worrying about that shit. You feel me? So I asked in the group chat, I'm like, so, okay, what can we do about it? What are they saying can be done about it? Well, you just want to basically stay healthy. Stay hydrated, wash your hands, eat your veggies, eat what you're supposed to be eating for the most part. You know what I'm saying? That's what they said. That's like what they saying. So, to me, a person who low-key already doing that, you know what I'm saying? I might not be the healthiest might have the healthiest of eating habits or whatever, but I got the basis down packed. You know what I'm saying? I eat my salmon because, I know salmon is good for me or whatever. I drink my water, my veggies, fruits here and there or whatever. You get what I'm saying? Wash my hands, clean the environment or whatever. Like, I get that. I'm like, that should be a lifestyle already for most people. For the majority of humans, that should be a fucking lifestyle. You get what I'm saying? You should do the basis of that. So with that being said, to me, I'm just like, okay, it's like, that's why I'm like, bro, I'm not sitting over here going crazy. And like I say, going back to the conversation that me and my homie was having, it's like, he's like, see, and that's what I'm saying, old people are dying from. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense to a degree. You know why that makes sense to me? Why old people sitting around dying from this bullshit? Because who watched the news more than anybody on the planet? That's right, you guessed it. Old people. Old people. Old people sit around all day, they ain't got nothing to do, they ain't working. People in the nursing home, they ain't got nothing to do. Sit up there and accept anything that the news feed them as truth. Guess how many people and we know the news bullshit. If you live in this day and age, for the most part, if you ain't caught on, the news is full of bullshit. The news just feeds you what it wants to feed you. Totally good shit can be happening behind the scenes somewhere. You know, the news can be spreading a whole bunch of positive energy, positive vibe, keeping motherfuckers positive mentally, emotionally, I feel like, and all kind of other shit. You feel me? But the news would rather tell you crane flash went down, 50 Americans died, you know, the rest wounded and injured, Calabasas, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what the news would rather feed you that. I don't know. I had an acronym for the news, and it would have been like negative energy, widespread. Oh shit, that actually makes sense. Low key, that actually makes sense. Now, the last two words, I had the negative and the energy part, but I never really just thought about the W and the S in news, negative energy, widespread, or whatever. Hey, somebody can take that, maybe use that. But anyway, that's what I feel like the news is about. That's what I feel like that's what it does. It's gonna tell you who died in Virginia. Oh, a local man in such and such tonight will be facing a lifetime prison sentence because he killed a minor, or killed his mom, killed his grandma because she wouldn't give him $40 for gas or some shit. Like, the news will catch a story like that and just put that shit all, and like have everybody like, oh, the world fucked up. You hear about that shit? Nigga, grandma just died, but nigga just killed niggas killing their grandma. Niggas killing their grandma. Nah, it said one person did that. One person did that. But we go out there, niggas killing their grandma and shit. You know, plane falling out the sky. One plane that fell out the sky in the last, I don't know how many years, how many months, whatever. I don't know. But you get my example. I hope y'all get what I'm picking up, what I'm laying down. You get what I'm saying? Oh, this is what the news do. This is what the news is good at. Just like if they wanted to create a panic, like with a recession or financially, or, health-wise, any kind of panic that the news want to create, bro, amongst people, the masses, followers, puppets, whatever you want to call yourselves, or whatever y'all want to, label the people, the masses as. They can do that. They can get on there tomorrow and be like, yeah, such and such and such, and we're going to be talking about the banks are going to be closing down, and da-da-da-da-da, and whoop. People going to start going crazy. Oh, shit. I got to pull all my money out the bank and do this, and da-da-da-da. I got to get prepared. Blue, 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 blue. Y2K, all the lights were supposed to go out. When the fuck did that happen? Man, I asked my homeboy, and like I say, don't get me wrong. It's not that I don't believe in like some type of virus that can sicken you. Rather it be the coronavirus, rather it be a STD virus, or like, don't get me wrong on that thing, on that kind of shit. You get me? I believe it's viruses and sicknesses and disease that's out there, right? But what I'm saying is, I believe deep down that, okay, if you're familiar with Dr. Sebi and all of this kind of stuff, this man found a cure for AIDS. Okay, so what's the cure for AIDS, CodeRed? Or what's the like, basically all this shit is within good health. That's what this shit is about. It's about being healthy. And it's not only about being healthy, like taking care of your temple, your body, and things of this nature. It's about being healthy mentally too. It was a study that was done. It was the same pill, right? It's a study out there that was done. It was the same pill. They gave the same exact pill. So picture in your mind a white pill, a little white pill. Same pill. They gave it to some sick people. They gave it to a certain number of sick people. They gave that same pill to a certain number of healthy people. They told the healthy people, if you take this white pill, it's gonna make you sick. You're gonna start feeling sick. It's a study. It's a study that was done on this. Boom. The healthy people started feeling sick. They told the sick people the opposite. They say if you take this pill, the same white pill, they say if you take this pill, it's gonna make you feel better. Boom. The pill started making the people feel better. You get what I'm saying? So a big part of it, I feel like I'm never sick. And I always say that. And I'm rarely ever sick. Ever. Ever. Like, unless I'm just like physically hurting or some shit. Like I'm tired, my body's tired from working out, basketball, some shit like that. And every now and then I might get to sneezing or runny nose or, oh man, I got a headache or things of this nature. My stomach hurt or some shit like that. But I'm not going overboard and starting to buy into what, you get what I'm saying? Like, I done heard some crazy shit. I done heard stories where doctors have to let certain people just die just because. Like, they ain't even got, I don't know if it's either they ain't got the money or they ain't got the room in the hospital or some shit like that, so they just let people die sometimes. I heard that from a nurse or some people who deal in that field. Now, you go do your research on that shit and, you let me know if that shit's accurate. But I'm telling you, I'm almost certain that shit, I wouldn't put it past it. I don't put it past it. You get what I'm saying? So, like I say, I'm not doubting or, saying that this shit ain't real or it's not a real thing. But I believe the more and more you feed your mind, you know how they say that the more and more you tell yourself a lie, you start to believe it. So if I sit up here and I start thinking, this is the power of the mind, I feel like, to a degree too. You get what I'm saying? That's why I feel like, okay, old people is like, old people killing themselves from watching this shit, buying in and worrying about the fucking, cause what the fuck old people gonna do? Where they gonna go? You know what I'm saying? Some old person that sat around the fucking nursing home. Oh God, they can't get out the damn nursing home and shit like that. The news they watching the news all day, every day. Breaking news, coronavirus. The corona. The drink, no, it's a virus. These old people, they killing these old people. They stressing these old people out, man. These old people stressing because they can't do nothing. They ain't got no families or whatever in the nursing home. Come to see them like that. They on their last leg anyway. The people stressing out watching the news every day. Dying. Stressing their damn self out. What I'm going to do? Because they can't do shit about it. They feel like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel like this is about. That's what I feel like this happening. All some shit. That's what I think. Like, so, to a degree, I feel like, a lot of this shit is mental, man. If you feel like you healthy on some shit, you feel good, you taking care of your body, you eating, you putting the right things in your body, things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? A decent regimen, healthy regimen, workout schedule, whatever it may be. Like, staying hydrated, simple shit. Doing the right things to take care of yourself. Man, look. You should be fine. You're good. But like I say, we start buying into shit. Like, we start to believe shit. Like, the news got that kind of power. You get what I'm saying? That's why I don't watch it. That's why even when Facebook and social media get to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can wake up tomorrow, ladies, men, whatever, whoever's into this kind of stuff. But I know it's a thing. You can wake up tomorrow, get to scrolling on Facebook, Instagram, things of this nature. You're a single person, right? You're a single female at the house, just chilling. You lonely, you single. You get to watching all kind of fucking, you get to scrolling, right, on your Instagram, your Facebook, and like it just seemed like, damn, everybody hooking up, everybody getting married, everybody, living happy, relationship wise, everybody is in love. You can get to, like, I knew a person like this. You get me? There's people out there like this, and they see like, man, I feel like everybody around me getting married, bro. What is it, bro? Like, you start to doubt yourself, feel like, damn, like, or you start to become desperate because you're like, damn, I'm like, I am approaching 30, or I am in my 30s or my mid 30s or whatever, and I'm like, damn, like I ain't met nobody yet, you know what I'm saying? So you feel pressured now. It's like, man, you get to telling yourself certain shit like, man, like, will I ever find love, or I need to hurry up and find love, and you just end up, you know what I'm saying, getting into some quick ass, settle ass relationship that, you know, you knew from the jump you wasn't all in, or you probably wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? These kind of things happen. It's real life. I'm telling you. I know. I'm telling you. So, you know, what I would say about it, like I asked my homeboy, going back to all this diseases, viruses, all this, I say AIDS. And nobody wants to talk about this, right? Like talking about. But just think about it. You yourself, personally, the person who listening right now to this audio recording, the listener right now, you the listener. How many people you know who got HIV, AIDS, whatever, full-blown AIDS, HIV, whatever? We brought up Magic Johnson. He said Easy died from AIDS. But then he went on to say some stuff like, you know, my homeboy went on to say like, well, but, you know, they said it could have been something else, or whatever. Say Easy. That's the example we going with. A nigga from Easy died when? Come on, man. Out of all the celebrities, all the niggas who get all the pussy in the world, all the bitches who get all the dick, I guess, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Magic Johnson. Oh, he had HIV though. It ain't full blown. It's different from AIDS. Magic Johnson ain't got AIDS full blown, or he ain't got full blown AIDS yet. Like, he ain't. Come on, man. If Magic Johnson got HIV, and he didn't had that since the fucking 80s or whenever he had that shit, the 90s. Whenever the fuck he had that shit, contracted that shit. And this nigga ain't dead yet, or HIV ain't turned into AIDS yet. Sound like to me this nigga got a cure. Rather you want to call it money, rather you want to call that shit, like, or just say that shit ain't really like that. Like me personally, and like I said, I don't know everything, but I want you to ask yourself, in your world that you live in, how many motherfuckers do you know that, and we done seen and heard, right? It's people like in my hometown, I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? We done seen and heard, oh, that person got AIDS. They say that person got AIDS. They say that person got that shit, whatever, da-da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? That person still living? Did that person die? Do you know for sure if that person died? Do you know for sure did they die from, like, is it bad health? You know, was it bad health, or was it really that? Do we really know? Do you really know? Man, if somebody knows and they got that testimony, like, and I'm not saying that it's not possible. But but hey, man, I'm playing devil's advocate here, and I'm asking that question. I'm like, who do you know? How many do you know? Since it's such a big deal, and you know what is it either 1 out of 4 that contracts an STD, or 1 out of 4 people who die from a sexually transmitted? I don't know. Like, I forgot the stat. You know, I don't know if it's is it AIDS or whatever. But you get what I'm saying? They say it was 1 out of 4, like something like that. So, you know, ask yourself, how many people you know? I told my homeboy, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, bro. I don't know nobody that, rather I heard they said that they had AIDS, HIV, or any of that shit. You feel me? I don't know nobody who fucked around and died. And they was like, oh yeah, that nigga died from that shit. Oh yeah, that bitch died from that shit. I'm pretty sure there's some stories that people, you know what I'm saying, like, oh yeah, the person died and they had this. But do we really know? But how we know they didn't just buy into, like, what the doctors was telling them? things of that nature. You know, they ain't had no fight after that. Like, oh, they was just devastated. Oh, fuck, it ain't no help for me. You know, I didn't heard like I feel like if your mindset is I feel like there's no disease on the planet or no virus kind of shit. Like, I feel like it's a cure for everything. If it's something out there, like, I feel like God didn't, that's like giving us the devil, but not giving us God in a sense. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like everything has an equal and opposite reaction, or whatever. You get what I'm saying? Everything has an opposite, polar opposite, or whatever you want to call this. You get what I'm saying? So, like I say, they make more money, of course. You know what I'm saying? Treating diseases. You get me? We know the pharmacy and the pharmaceutical companies and shit like that. I mean, I hope you do. It's full of shit. You know what I'm saying? They make the money off treating, not the cure. What would they tell you? Yeah, just go home and drink some water and some spices, some herbs, or whatever it is, that and the third. Put that there, and you eat some of that, have some of that, and you're gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? When they can make a lick off you and say, okay, so I'm gonna give you this medicine, you know what I'm saying, and you gotta take this shit every day, twice a week, whatever medicine and shit like that be like, oh, that's a lick. I'm about to hit a lick off you, because you believe I'm saving your life. You get what I'm saying? But do the research on shit like that. Dr. Sebi, this man cured that shit. Had the cure. Cured it. A lot of this shit is simple, bro. And like I say, a lot of this shit is mental. Simple and mental. I'm telling you, man. Like, if you go around and you start believing all the negative shit, the negative energy that's put out there, and you accept that as your belief, and like, it's like, it lives in you, like, man, like I say, I had to check myself for a minute, because I'm a nigga who's sitting around here. I was hanging around a homeboy of mine, and I started to buy in. And yeah, I do think bitches ain't shit low key to a degree, but it's when you show me that you move like you ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? You done showed me that. I give you the benefit of the doubt initially. You know what I'm saying? But in his DNA, it was everybody. Ain't no slack off nobody. Look, man, ain't damn one of these hoes about nothing, man. I'm pretty sure it got some females out there. Ain't damn one of these niggas about shit, man. You get what I'm saying? They've been hurt once, twice, 3 times, and that's what they done developed. Hanging around the same kind of people that believe the same shit. So, in our group, in my group, if I'm hanging with a group of people and we all believe bitches ain't shit, you feel me? Or every white person is racist, you get what I'm saying? This is what this is about. What's that perception is reality. That's what this is. So, y'all figure that out and, come to your own conclusion. Come up, your own set of beliefs, and how you deal with that, and what you choose to believe, what you accept, what you choose to believe and accept as like your reality. You get what I'm saying? I'm not buying into that shit like that. Do I think I contract that shit? No. I don't give a fuck how bad it get. I don't give a fuck how bad the goddamn corona get. When niggas start talking about that shit, I just go the other way. I'm like, man, look, that shit came on. I wasn't watching that shit for long. I'm like, look, man, what you want to do? We about to play 2K. We about to go to the mall or something. What we about to do? I ain't finna sit up here and watch this shit all day. I'm pretty sure if I it's just like Satanism and atheism. Like, I can sit up here and turn on YouTube, click on this video, and watch. If I watch shit 40, 50 fucking documentaries and videos on YouTube about atheism, I'm pretty sure I can come up with some type of argument, you get what I'm saying, to make him be like, yeah, but in atheism, why I don't believe in God, or why I choose to believe in Satan. Why you choose to believe in God? That's what this shit is, man. But hey, man, I'm just throwing my thoughts out there, my opinions, my views on it. You know what I mean? It's for you to have a different perspective. You get what I'm saying? You don't gotta accept it. You decide for yourself, because this is your life. This is you. You gotta live this shit. Not me. I ain't gotta live yours. You ain't gotta live mine. I can't live, your kids. You can't live your kids. You can't live your parents, your siblings, any of that. This is yours. So you do with it as you please. You choose what, you decide what you choose to accept and believe in, things of that nature. And that's what this shit is about. All right. So with that being said, man, I'm out, man. Y'all got any questions, messages, any subjects that y'all want to talk about on the show, feel free to reach out. You can follow me at DJ_CodeRed. You can subscribe and follow the podcast, Landale's Pod, on Spotify, iTunes, things of that nature. You can look it up. You can listen to the previous episodes that I've done. And like I say, man, that's what it's about. And hopefully I'll be back talking with y'all soon. I don't put a time on it. I don't put a date on it. I drop when I drop. I might have something tomorrow. I might have something next week. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, when I feel like it's something that's of importance, or something that that matters to me, or something that's intrigues and interests me, you know what I'm saying, or something that I feel like I just want to share with you guys, that's what I do. So with that being said, this has been your boy DJ CodeRed, your host, and this has been another episode of Landale's Pod. And you guys be safe, stay hydrated. All right, get you some exercise, get out the house, be a little social with a couple friends, call up a good friends, do a good deed for somebody, things of that nature. Read a book, laugh. You get what I'm saying? That's what it's about. Spend time with your family. Tell the people you love, you love them and you appreciate them, things of that nature. You feel me? So cook something good. Be nice. Don't be petty. That's the commandments, guys. Treat people how you want to be treated, man. Y'all know what this is about. So anyway, I'm out. Peace out. I'll function with you guys later. I am cooking right now, and I'm gonna watch my shows. And salute. I'm out. Love y'all.